Some people got a hero to make a market. Some people got a hero to make you. Your hero is your hero. My hero is my hero. Because my hero, my hero, my hero, my hero, my hero. Yes, they're going to show. What about the
Recordings just got better.
All right, folks. Those of you who are joining us out there, this is how we begin the show, y'all. Okay, folks, welcome. A pleasant welcome. Welcome to the Show Talk TV Media Network. Today is another day to discuss political events. Events have taken place in Liberia and here in the U.S., nationally and internationally. So with us today, a lot to talk about, man. So much took place this week, and it's still taking place because the political season is heating up. It's no joke. And with me in studio today is my colleague way out there in Culver City, Lofa County, Kolaho District. Welcome to the show, man. Henry, how are you?
I'm doing good. See you. Thank you so much. The show is a wonderful show. Thank you for the show.
Yeah. What's the weather like over there? How's family? How's everything with you, bro?
Well, the family were all doing great. Despite upon my return from Monrovia, I was like a bit down, not too well, but thank God for life. Just the political heat, but the sun is shining since daybreak. We have a very beautiful weather, very clear here in this part of the country, Liberia.
Wow. That's amazing at this time of the year to know, you guys have pretty good weather over there today, especially Saturday. Y'all do a Saturday over there, the market day, not today?
No, Monday. Culver City market day is Monday. Today is Weah, Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Today is Weah. Yeah. So Monday will be Kolaho. Yeah, forget about all those days, man. Those were good days, when I was growing up in Weah as a little boy, Saturday we look forward shopping and people coming from all walks of life, very, very interesting. Yeah.
That's normal. It still remains. That's normal. If you get to Weah now, you will not want to leave because the place is getting packed, people leaving, people coming, especially about this time, there have been no rain today, so the market is jam-packed. No more activities ongoing.
Wow. That's good, though. That's good. At least for one reason, they've kept that tradition, you know, and it's still ongoing, you know, because it's a good thing. Very, very good to realize, you know, everybody, you know, kind of all come together, produce from all the farmers come with all the coffee, the cocoa, whatever you want buy, any kind of good meat. That Saturday info at the time you can buy it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Right now, the most talk about issue people looking at it in Lofa is how to get a cup of rice. If you go in the market, you see almost all the marketers are like selling, but then they are like just busy seeking what to get and have, you know, have a little rest to be taken to their family, because this is the rain season. I know the road is bad up, so it's not just easy in this part of the country. But thank God, movement ongoing despite challenges on the highway.
Yeah, and that was going to be my next question to you. What's the condition of the road like over there? Actually, you know.
Yeah, the road condition is between Zozo to Vongeman is actually bad up. But thank God.
I mean, I can't see your face. The people can't see your face, oh. The people need to see your face, oh.
Okay. Let me.
You gotta look at your camera. Only from cutting from your nose all the way up, we can see. You gotta adjust your phone so we can see your face better. Yeah.
So
there you go. Like, yeah, that's better. That's a whole lot better. Maybe you just needed to sit back small.
Yeah, the position of the phone is the matter. But let's do it like this. I'm sure this is necessary now.
Okay. Yeah. So you know what I want us to talk about? A lot to talk about today. I want us to talk about, especially when it comes to people's social life, marital life. That is not something I normally put my mouth into. But now that it has spilled out and it's so much out there in the world, as in it's gone global, especially when you are well-known, international artist. You're not a national artist anymore. You're an international artist, and there are so many people that love your music, that look up to you. And that has to do with Richman. You know, Richman, our own dear Liberian brother, you know, whose sex scandal is all over the media and all over on social media, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you think of, you know, and the way the entire issue has been handled. You know, some people are making money out of it. All of that. I wanted us to talk about that. And also we will be talking about, you know, the Spoon Network CEO. He's one of our colleagues in the media industry. Witherspoon, this week he pled guilty at the Florida court, you know, to charges leveled against him, you know, for wire fraud. And he pled guilty, and the sentencing will be coming in November. And I have my own take to talk about that as well, because he's one of us. He's a Liberian, first and foremost, and he's in the media industry, another thing. So for us as media practitioners to sit by and idly and not make a comment and try and not to talk about it, you know, to protect the what I call character in this industry would be unfair for us. We will not cover him, because what's happening is with Spoon is they've been covering other people. They are media network, and I think as a leader, you owe your people, your followers, true justice and explanation as to what is going on, especially when you are heading such a platform as he is, because almost every evening, every day, he's constantly on a platform. You know, the dangers involved, what's involved when it comes to what's happening. My man, I hope you're not having connectivity issues over there. Elaborate people that when they come on board, you have to get in time quick so they can talk, because when they talk now, you never know. The network can start their own way. Anyway, so maybe if you're listening to me, Henry, maybe you need to back out and come back in. Probably your network will work better. So in the meantime, I will try to get him off the screen. So let me put him in the back. Okay, folks. So yeah, these are some of the issues we will be talking about today, and that has to do with our dear brother Spoon, and also we saw another indictment here that took place in Fulton County this week as well, with regards to the former U.S. President Donald J. Trump, and 18 or 19 others. Several others were indicted for the April 6th insurrection that almost destroyed the country and almost catastrophically got the country into chaos. So that indictment, and also trying to steal the votes to overturn the election. That was the main reason Georgia County state is accusing him of. And I know the FBI do have evidence, tape, video calls and stuff to overturn the elections and stuff. But the beauty of the U.S. judicial system is what I admire. It's not that perfect. But the thing is, nobody is above the law. No one in America. It doesn't matter who you are. You say the law says you are innocent until proven guilty. You are innocent until proven guilty. So that is what's going on with Donald J. Trump. And he will have his day in court. He has 4 indictments. This is the 4th one, and they are serious. So we'll talk about that. Then we'll talk about what we experienced, what we saw as well in Bummy with President Weah and entourage. You know, as a leader, the statements that came out of his mouth to the people that came out to voice their feelings, their thoughts, what they are going through, to voice themselves to the president, the father of the nation. And I just had to talk about that simply because Talk TV Media Network is the voice for the voiceless. Those supporters that came to Bumby when President Weah and his entire entourage shows up, they went there to voice their concerns, to tell him what they were feeling under his leadership. And so what do you do at that point as a leader? It's to listen. You don't get angry. If anybody is to get angry, that it will be the people, because they are the one who has gone through 6 years of hardship. 6 years. It will have to be the people, right? That's it. That's what has to happen. But as a leader, you sit there and you're angry at your own people. And you say, whether you like it or not, this is what the CDC like, this is what I like, and this is what we are going to do as a leader. Very fascinating, very interesting. You cannot rule people's lives like that. The true nature of a leader came out of him that day. Because he said, if you're not a sedition, you're going to be a WEAHCIAN. I've never heard of that. WEAHCIAN? Very fascinating, very interesting. But folks, before I really delve into the serious issues that concerns the happenings around the world, I need you to share the like, man. Y'all share the show. You can't be watching the show and not share it. You know, that's the only favor you have to do us by sharing the show. Right? Share it, folks. Share it. Let me see if I have. Oh, okay. I don't have any of my guests in the bag yet. So that is why we want you guys to do it by sharing the show. And some of you, I might be sending you guys the link to join us today as well on the show. If you need to come on the show live, like I always say, to support your very own, this is the time to do it. You can text me and we will send you the link This is the time to advocate for your platform, for your people. Whoever you believe in is the best candidate. This is the time. You know, you want to make use of every medium available, every platform that provides itself. You want to make use of that, so you be a part of it, right? That is it. Where is this man? My man, go put data in that mini and come back on the show. Liberia. Very interesting country. Very, very interesting. So let me before folks, I like to play my music. Let me get back into the music area. Play this music quick, and then I'll get back to you guys pretty soon. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Kapow, 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 kapow. That's our Pella people from Bond County, man, right there. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Welcome to the show. So we are now really about to start. Richman Sex Scandal. I know a lot of you are tired of hearing this already. Most of you are fed up with this. But I just have a little bit to talk about. As a young man growing up, you know, what you ought to do. Sometimes I'm trying to ask, why? Why did this happen? What is the origin of this? Because when you're a public person, like Richman, it speaks to me in a way as in a child who is growing up, who has a mic, and he's not ready. He doesn't know the importance and the significance of this mic. And you give him the mic, he's innocent. What is he going to do? He doesn't know that you can speak through this mic and the sound will evaporate, the sound will travel and it goes beyond the seas and the oceans. Because he does not know the significance of the mic. I take it to the next level. If you have someone in life, if you went to anybody someone who has never handled $1,000 US in their life, and you give them 5,000, you probably are setting them up for failure because they don't know the importance. They will go crazy. If you give someone who has not handled $1,000, $1,000 in his life, you give that individual or that person 5,000, you are driving them crazy. This is what I think is a scenario to our own gospel artist, Richman. You know, and it's their personal business, but their personal business is now worldwide. Everyone is talking about it. I don't like to get into people's business. So what happened is this. I'm asking the question, was Richman ready for the fame before CC could put him up to the mark, to the limelight? Was he ready? Was he prepared? Because if you are not ready, the gospel and the musical industry is crazy. It's a crazy industry. It's good and it's bad when you are not ready. There are instances, you see what got R. Kelly in jail? Yeah. It destroyed Michael Jackson, the musical industry. Because when they are ready to lift you up, they put you up at a pedestal that you cannot even imagine. And for him, Richman has not even gone to that level yet. He was just beginning to climb the ladder. Because this is what's destroying most of our gospel artists and secular, you know, musical secular artists out there in the world, because they get to the, you have the talent, no doubt. You have the talent. God has given you that talent and no one will take it from you. But how do you nurture that talent? How do you cultivate that talent? How do you protect that talent that God has given you? This is the problem. So CC came around and he's trying to help him, you know, nourish and grow that talent. But he was supposed to be the protector in chief, decided not to protect his own talent. That is what happened. And so destruction came. This is no joke for anybody who's in the musical industry. Number one thing, when you are getting yourself into the musical industry, you have to realize that women are everywhere. Women are going to flood on you. They're going to flow, they're going to fall from every aspect of life. The women will pile up on you. That's something you have to be aware of, because women like fame. They like famous people, most women. You know, especially when they know you got it, you know, on your shoulders. And this day and age, women going after people, you know, who really got it over their shoulders. They don't care whether you married, you're not married. They don't care. All they care is they want to have access to you. That's all that matters. Are you aware? Was Richman cognizant of this? Did anybody taught him or mentor him or advise him? This is a young man who has not experienced the word, to see the word in its fullness. He's still, you know, how you plant something, a fruit in the ground, and you start coming up. That fruit is beginning to grow, to germinate. This is Richman. And it saddens me to see young men who are growing up and they feel like they know it all, and they don't even want to have another man in their life as mentors. Men that they can look up to, men who will hold them accountable. Because once they are getting to that level, they feel like they are in charge, that they know it all. Folks, I'm telling you, this is what's destroying our youth, our young people, no matter where they are. No matter. You have this talent. You have this God's gift in you. Do you know how many times I get to play Richman? I play Richman every Sunday, Gospel Sunday day. That's how well I love this guy, this man's songs, man. Music. It saddens all of us. The lovers, the followers. And he has not even come out to apologize. He wants to stand out there on all kinds of platforms to defend his That is ridiculous. You want fame or you want character? Because character will bring you fame. Character will bring you fame. So what do you want? Rich man, character. The Bible said it. You're a Christian. You sang every gospel song out there that a good name is better than money. You going after the money or you going after character? Because good name will bring you money. Good name will bring you money. My brother, I'm here to talk to you. The load is not too heavy that you cannot handle. God will not give you any load that is too heavy that you cannot handle. Apologize to your wife. Apologize to your fans. And let that apology be genuine. That is my advice to you. I don't have your number. If I had your number or direct contact, I would call you and tell you. But because this stuff is so open now, every platform, I just felt like I needed to take this time, not to destroy that, because the Bible says that what God put together, no man should put asunder. So I'm here to help counsel, to help give you my 1-2-1-2, my little advice, piece of advice to you both, CC and Richman. Take your dirty laundry that you've taken out. You still have the time to cultivate it. You still have the time to pause. You still have the time to stop and then get inside and grow it. You both are better than that. I can tell the emotions of a woman. I can tell the hurt. Some people, she's just strong to be able to stand there to just, do what she's doing and talk about it and go about her normal business. That's a strong woman. But it is not that she's not hurting. She is hurting within. CC Maintain is hurting within. Women that are tough like that always hurt. They go behind the closet when no one is watching. They are alone and they weep and they cry and they beat themselves in the head. That is what they do. So rich man, fix your marriage. It's your responsibility. Stand up. In America, we say, man up. Man up. My young man. And it's my prayer that God will guide you and protect you guys and give you the right direction. Man up. Okay, folks. The next issue has to do with Spoon Network. Stanton, my brother, Stanton Witherspoon. A brother from another mother. I call him a brother because we all in the media industry. You know, when God blessed each and every one of us to leave our motherland, to travel afar, to come into this country in search of greener pastures, in search of a better life. And you come, you sit, you study the system, you see how it goes, and you go with the laws of the country. It says, when you go to Rome, you do as Romans do. That's a saying. So when I go to Liberia, I sit and study the culture of the Liberian people, the laws. And for one fight that you're a Christian, right? For one fight that you're a Christian, I'm telling you, You should fear God, because when you fear God, you'll always do right. You will not incriminate yourself. You will not do anything shady, whatever. In America, when you travel, number one, you're a black man. This skin is already fighting you, even though it's the best skin in the world. But in this country, there are people who hate to see this skin, this color. So that's one strike against you. Then on top of that, you get yourself involved into criminal activities. You can't beat the system. Strike two. Do you think that anybody who's in America is not being watched by Uncle Sam, CIA, FBI, for the fact that I'm sitting on this platform right now and talking? I should be very much cognizant of what I'm saying, because law enforcement is watching. America is watching. And if I tell you that they have not looked after me, or they can look or search or whatever, who I am, who is this guy talking, I'll be deceiving myself. So you have lived here long enough to know that. I'm saying this for Stanton because he has a family. I'm a family man. If I were in the scenario that he's in right now, I would not be on Spoon. I would not be hosting, because these charges that we read, that I saw, are serious charges. Especially now that he has pled guilty. These are serious charges. And so if you know that you are going to jail for a long time, what do you think you should be doing? You should be putting everything in place, disconnect from the public, and the only time you have now is with your children and your wife and immediate family, and put a plan in place for the time you are going to serve behind bars. But the fact that you come on the show every day and you act like there is nothing wrong, as though it's in nothing. That's I don't know what to call that, bro. I'm telling you. Because from the day that lawsuit was filed, Stanton A. Witherspoon versus the United States of America, from that day, I hate the fact that your colleagues left and the manner in which they left. I'm not even talking about them, right? Because when you have true friends will stick with you through thick and thin. I'm not talking about them, but wisdom tells me that you should have disengaged yourself from the platform and take these charges very, very serious and begin to fight them as much until you go through this. Because once you absence yourself from the public, you begin to realize that you have more empathy and sympathy coming towards you, as in you sitting there like a narcissist, you know, who have no regrets of your actions. And so the judge is watching, the prosecution is watching you every day, and they could tell the court that this guy, he's not even sorry for what he's done. So he needs the highest penalty. Who is advising this guy? Who are the friends? What is the wife doing? This is America. This is not Liberia, where you just do stuff and you get away with it. With Liberia, where you commit crimes, and then the people that commit crimes in Liberia, they come by and elect them and hail them as though they are gods for committing crimes and say they're too smart. You steal in government. The people know very well you steal. The law cannot prosecute you in whatever way, shape, and form. And then the next time you find out those same corrupt people are running the country, like Nathaniel McGill. This is America. This is the United States of America, where nothing, when you try to undercut or beat the system, nothing goes unseen. Do you see what's happening to the former president, Donald J. Trump? Do you see that? Has that not served you? Or is that not an image enough for you to learn from, my brother? But that's your business. Because I was trying to be so empathetic and sympathetic about this whole stuff. But the fact that I'm saying you, that you're dragging the family and your family, and it's your business, you know. But the fact that the only reason why I'm talking about is because you're a Liberian, I'm a Liberian. And what affects you, it has an image on the Liberian people. I'm not going to sit here to denigrate you. I'm just only saying, I'm not giving you my piece of advice, what you should have done or what you should still do. I think the best thing to do is the next time you appear on the show, you owe your people to tell your people, now that the case is global, it's out there on the records. I think it's about time to speak to your audience, to tell the people, my people, I am sorry for what happened. Today is going to be my last day on this platform and network, and I will see you when I see you, just like Charles Taylor did. I think that's what you ought to do. Apologize to your people because they are curious. They want to hear from you. And the many people that depended on you and are still depend on you. That's why you should do. That's why you should do. But it is what it is. I'm going to pause there on that one. And him for a wise is quite sufficient. You know, thank God our old people have a way of teaching us or telling us, giving us the right kind of advice. You know, because when you come from a poor background like me, anything you do, you will be very, very careful, extremely mindful. You know, especially when you work so hard, you know that to get $50,000 here in America, doing a regular job of 100,000, it's no small joke. It's not an easy thing. How about making 6 figures? It's even harder. You know, if you come from that kind of background, you'll be mindful, you'll be careful what you do in this country. Especially if you have worked all your life. You don't want anything go in vain. You don't want to lose it all. But you're about to lose it all. Because the next thing is the U.S. government, you know, the Liberian government, the people that are in Liberia already, the Liberian government, Judge Weah and the likes, they don't like you. So if the U.S. government, the least thing the U.S. government can do now is to say, does Stanton Witherspoon have assets in Liberia? We want those assets disclosed and stuff. Boom. They confiscate them too. Prosecution. That's not something to play with. I'm telling you. You think Judge Weah, it would shake his head to turn you over? It will not even move. It will be in Weah and his cohorts. It will be in their best interest to turn you over. So when you think of all of those things, the many people that your network that you've stepped toes on, the enemies out there, and you could say it's easy. I don't care. You don't care, bro. But even if you are locked up for 5 years, for 2 years, it's not good. Even if it is for 1 year, it's still not good. At that point now, you have a bad reputation. And when you are criminally indicted in this country and convicted, it's even when you do come out, it's almost impossible to get a job because you're in the system. The records are on you, all of that. So as a leader, when you make mistakes, you own those mistakes. When you make mistakes, Stanton, you own them, and you owe that to your people, the people that follow you every day, the people that called you every day. You owe that. You owe them that apology. Don't play hardball. Ain't no time for hardball no more. My brother, my prayers are with you and your family. What I'm saying, I'm speaking it out of my heart because I'm praying that God will intervene. Right? I'm not like some people who want to see you down or dead. I'm human. This is a lesson to learn from when you do come out of it. And I pray that God will sustain your wife and children and keep them up until everything turns around. That's all I got to say about that. Seriously. So let's see. I'm going to look for another song here. I'll give you guys another song right now. And then let me see what I have. I love this. Oh my gosh. I love what I'm talking about. When the next thing we come and talk about Gbegugbe, we come and talk about George Weah. Sedition, you're not sedition or whatsoever. That's what they do. Everybody want to become president.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry that therefore I'm glad of the great opportunity given me to introduce to you your president.
Who want to become president? Who still want to become president? Forget yourself want to become president. President, you see want to become president. Mr. Kerry want to become president. Mr. Lala want to become president. President, you will see you. Mr. Robo want to become president. Yeah, God. Now, the president business will be. We suffering for some more. Mr. Lala want to become president. President, you see want to become president. Mr. Your president. And now you are not free. Let me tell you something. When they want to become president with Lala, we come and say, as the president of the Republic of Liberia, I thank you people for introducing me as a president. Power invests in me as a president of the Republic of Liberia. I want to make sure I will bring the rest down. Yeah. And want to want all the field press down. And want to bring the gasoline press down. Yeah. I don't know what to be the president. You know, he said, you want to tell me,
Everybody want to become president. Everybody want to be president in Liberia. So not easy. Position business. Everybody want to be somebody. Everybody want to be something in Liberia. Instead of being innovative enough and create, because the sole essence God put man on earth is to create. A man, every man is able to create. God designed man to create. And when man refused to create and now he wants to go run people's lives, that's a problem. Man is designed to create. That's it. If you don't know that, that's a problem as a man. God created man that we become our own bosses. We become our own leaders. But when you have 10, 20, 30 people, 40 people trying to run one tiny 43 square thousand miles area of a country, of land, that's insane. That's a problem in itself, folks. I'm telling you. That's how I see things. That's how it is. Whether you like it or not, that's a fight. Right? So you have to realize that as a people, that's it. As a nation, but I will give you guys, our listening audience, there is a lot of activities taking place today in Liberia, especially we have a lot of our crew out there, Talk TV Media crew. They are covering a lot of campaign activities over there today in Liberia, and so it's not easy. Unity Party Rescue Team continues their campaign. Right now, they are to District number 6. So you can search for Talk TV Media Network online and follow. So You'll be able to see what is going on. They just came from District 3 or District 4. Follow Talk TV Media Network online. So because of the many activities that are taking place, I will be pausing the show today. So you guys can continue to follow us online as well. So just listen to this, because this is some of what's going on over there. Right? You hear that? They're not easy. They're not easy. The people love you, Joseph Waka. The master loves you. Thank you, bro. So thank you, bro. All right, so that's it right there, folks. It's crazy out there. JMB and George Weah. Let me see on the other side what the Weah team is doing as well. You know, because we need to balance stories and information here as it comes in, as we see it online. This is what we do as a network. We try to make sure that we cover the other people. And the George Weah and team are in Bambi County still, I think. And the CDC-led entourage is all out there, heading out, while JMB is carrying the show all the way in town. That's it, folks. That's it. That's what's happening. It's election time, and all I can say is, people, be cautious, be careful what you do out there, how you do out there, who you hang up with, what you do. Just be cautious. Be careful, because this is election time in Liberia. You have 40 some more days to go to elections, and avoid drinking while driving. Know who you hang out with. Mysterious deaths are taking place. People are getting missing. You don't want that. You don't want your child, parents, watch over your children in this time of elections. So that is my advice to all of you. And I will now take this time off to get off air. But before I do that, I need to play this advertisement for you.
In the heart of Liberia, a transformative movement is underway. Joe Boakai, a dedicated leader with a vision, is on the brink of victory. He is at 44.6% of the vote. He needs only 5.5% to win. But he needs you to make it a reality. Join the movement at joebokai.com and be part of this exciting new era. Your support is vital. With every contribution, whether it's $1,000, $500, or even $20, you're driving positive change. Your generosity helps Joe Boakai and the rescue team reach every corner of Liberia, spreading hope and securing votes. Liberia's destiny is in your hands. Together you can shape a brighter future. Visit joebokai.com today and be a part of history. Liberia, a nation rich in resources and potential, stands at a crossroads. Its people deserve better than the cycle of corruption and incompetence that has hindered progress for far too long. Liberians are tired of the corruption holding them back. It's time for Liberians to step up and audit the Weah government and bring stolen monies back to the country. Join the rescue team in building a stronger and corruption-free Liberia. Your contribution matters more than ever. Joe Boakai, thank you for being a part of this transformative journey.
Why am I worrying about Africa for? 20,000 miles away. What good is that for me? You know why? Because as Africa goes, so goes all African people. I've been all over the world, brothers and sisters. And guess what I've learned? Wherever I go, European Jews are respected. Wherever I go, European Jews got power. You know why? Because Israel is respected and Israel got power. Wherever I go, Chinese are respected. Chinese are in an economic power position. Chinese are always upheld and treated with respect and reverence. You know why? Because China is powerful. Why do East Indians get respect around the world? Because India is powerful. And guess what? Wherever you go in the world, African people are disrespected and ignored, even in Africa. You will never be respected. I don't care where you move to in this world until Africa is respected. That's why Africa matters. You want to know why black folks get killed by the police in broad daylight and nothing happens? Who gonna speak up for you? What African country gonna stand up and say the next time you kill one of mine in your country, don't come over here looking for no gas. Next time you kill one of mine in your country, don't come over here looking for no oil. Next time you kill one of mine in your country, don't come over here looking for no diamonds or no coltan. Next time you kill one of mine in your country, you ain't getting another piece of mineral from under my soil. Because remember, the African continent is the only continent that can survive without any other continent. No other continent can survive without Africa. There is no military without Africa. There's no atomic bombs without Africa. There's no cell phone or no internet without Africa. The most essential minerals necessary for the military and technological age are under the ground in Africa. Can you name a single country, Africa, Central or South America, anywhere in the Caribbean, where we are in control of our own economics? Anybody? There's not one. There is no black economy on earth ran by black people. And there is no liberation for African people until we get control of our economics. And I want you young people to hear me. Slavery stole from African people the natural God-given desire to control your own destiny. Do you realize we're the only people not concerned about controlling our own community? We're the only people not concerned about controlling our own destiny. As soon as the Chinese show up on the shores of America, soon as an Arab shows up on the shores of America, soon as an East Indian shows up on the shores of America, they build in their own communities. They're looking for a piece of a city to call their own shops, their own businesses, their own import, export, and all we want to do is look good. Half y'all in here, soon as you get your student loan check, you in New York City shopping because you want to look good. Looking good is more important than having power. African people, we in pursuit of money. White people in pursuit of power.
So that's it, folks. Those of you who follow me today at Talk TV Media Network, thank you for following us. We'll be here tomorrow, same time at 2 p.m. for the Gospel Hour at Talk TV Media Network. My name is Sam Gadu. I'll be here tomorrow as well. And so I will leave you with this one. Monkey, calm down. You know, I remember this song under Ellen Salive, and it's still resonating today with our world leaders and those in Liberia. Monkey, calm down. Until then, folks, have a pleasant weekend.
This one I really want. Who that kid? I can really stick out a long time. Lyrical, mash up the place.
Okay, you're not able to take care of Babunibu. You're not able to boss the right of Babunibu. So, Jabuki Kanda, Moki Kanda, Moki Kanda, or Moki Kanda. Moki Kanda, yo. Moki Kanda, yo, Moki. So, Jabuki Kanda, yo. Moki Kanda, yo. Moki Kanda, yo. Once upon the time, in the jungle, there lay so many animals and so many trees. You will do things
They will not risk their justice.